Hey, good morning, New Life. My name is Eris, and I am part of the Next Gen team that helps kick off Sunday morning services for our kindergarteners through sixth graders at New Life. And I'm really glad you've decided to tune in this morning. I have some thoughts to share with you about communion, but before I do that, I'd like to actually tie them in by giving you a little bit of a sneak peek into what it's like to actually kick off that Sunday morning service for those kids. We call it our countdown time. So picture the scene with me, if you will. I am on the stage on our secondary auditorium. Next to me is my buddy Tim. In the back is John, who handles our audio and visual type things. And above us is a ginormous countdown timer. So it's a big 3-0 getting ready to count down. Now, of course, before we do a countdown, we've got to have some upbeat music, right? So John turns the music on. The countdown timer starts going, and Tim and I are ready to go. 30, 29, 28. We're actually counting down out loud. The kids hear that, they hear the music, they know what's going on. It is large group time. 27, 26, 25. They're starting to come in from all the different parts of the room and even the room next door. 24, 23, 22. By now, they're all kind of gathered in their area they're supposed to be at, and they're actually counting out loud with us. 21, 20, 19, and they're getting rowdy, not too rowdy, but, excited, right? And they're still counting down with us. 18, 17, 16, and I'm getting pumped because I love to see kids get excited about being at church. 15, 14. You know why they're so excited? It's because they know what's coming. They know our Sunday morning routine, sometimes better than we know it ourselves, and they're excited. 13, 12. It's all about anticipation, right? Just looking forward to what's ahead because you know what's coming. 11, 10. Whew, and I'm getting a little bit out of breath, so I'm going to take a minute and slow down, but stay with me, okay? Can you picture another group of people that might be just as excited about the fact that the service is about to start in New Life? So picture the scene in heaven with me, if you will. God's on his throne, one of those cool Lord of the Rings movie type thrones, right? Jesus is there, of course. Peter's running in the door. Peter the apostle, he's running late because he was just finishing up a game of Bible Pictionary with Moses. But he knows what time it is, and he doesn't want to miss the start of our service. 9, 8, 7, and they're all gathered around. Even the angels are there. They're gathered around their cajillion, million, whatever inch LCD TV, LED, whatever it is. It's the latest and greatest. And they're excited. Our service is about to start. The Bible tells us that God's excited to spend time with his kids and wants to spend time with them. 6, 5, 4. Now I'm just imagining what it could be like, but perhaps it's not so far from what it really is like up there. God looks forward to being with us, and he loves it when we look forward to being with him. He wants us to celebrate. He wants us to be thankful. And isn't that really what communion is all about? Whether you're gathered in a family setting around your laptop or your TV screen, or maybe you're in your pajamas in bed on your computer, whether you were like myself, born in a foreign land or born here in the States, regardless of your age, your skin color, your gender, your political affiliation, you can connect right now with God. That is communion. So here's the rest of our countdown. Are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1.
Hey, good morning, New Life. Happy Father's Day to all of our biological fathers, our non-biological fathers, and our father figures. You guys do so much to support our families and friends as well. So huge shout out to all of you. So happy Father's Day to all of you. Well, today's theme is joy, and we get to hear from Angela today. She's going to be teaching us about joy. So I want you to be thinking about what sparks joy for you. For me, a lot of things spark joy, but the one thing that I enjoy is thrift stores. I love going on my own, finding that perfect treasure with that perfect price. I will even stop by piles of junk in front of people's houses with free signs on it just to find something. And although my family hates it in the moment, it sparks joy for me in the moment. And then afterwards, when we find that perfect board game or puzzle or shirt, it sparks joy for them as well. They remember that experience. So I hope that you'll be thinking about what sparks joy for you. We have a wonderful service plan today, and there's so many different elements to this service, a lot of fun ones, so you will have to stay till the end to see the entirety of it. So we're going to start off with a wonderful video by Jason Mraz. So let's do this.
May you have auspiciousness and causes of success. May you have the confidence to always do your best. May you take no effort in your being generous, sharing what you can, nothing more, nothing less. May you know the meaning of the word happiness. May you always lead from the beating in your chest. May you be treated like an esteemed guest. May you get to rest, may you catch your breath. May the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Whoa. May the road less paved be the road that you follow. Oh. Well, here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'd be sad without you. I want you to have it all. As a slap bracelet, may you keep the chaos and the clutter off your desk. May you have unquestionable health and less stress. Having no possessions though immeasurable wealth. May you get a gold star on your next test. May your educated guesses always be correct. And may you win prizes shining like diamonds. May you really own it each moment to the next. May the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Whoa. May the road less paved be the road that you follow. Oh. Well, here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'd be sad without you. I want you to have it all. Can imagine, oh, no matter what your path is, if you believe it, then anything can happen. Go, 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 raise your glasses. Go, 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 you can have it. Oh, I toast you. Here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. We're gonna have. You don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'd be sad without you. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. Here's to you always making me laugh. Here's to the fact that I'd be sad without you. I want you to have it all.
I love the idea of kicking off our Father's Day service with God singing a love song over us. I say with the best confidence, Happy Father's Day, well-loved child of God. No matter what your earthly father was or was not, no matter whether your earthly father is still available and around, you are a dearly loved child of God. And that song, whose key phrase is, I want you to have it all, is so apropos because it is the cry of every father's heart towards their kids. I love the fact that it is a natural tie into the series because I don't know about you, but my list of have it all are things like I would love to live in a little bit bigger house. I would love to not drive a clunker car. But this series is called COVID Hacks, and it's based on the fruit of the Spirit. And I love the tie-in between these two concepts of God saying, I want you to have it all, and the heart of this series. So it's based on the fruit of the Spirit, which is a list of the most desperately needed traits right now under COVID. It's based on a theme verse from Galatians. Galatians 5:22 says this, the fruit of the Spirit is love and joy, peace and patience, kindness and goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. And those are traits that we desperately need right now, so badly that I'm tempted to spend a day on a theme. All right, God, today I need peace. There is so much uncertainty and I feel so out of control. Can you please give me peace? And what I hear God saying in that love song and in this season through this series is, but Ange, I want you to have it all. Not just a sense of peace today, but I also want to give you the rest of these traits. Or me to say, I need patience. And God be like, okay, yeah, but your dreams are too small. I can give you a sense of joy even in these circumstances right here, right now. I love this series because there's so much about this list that we need. So we're drawn in like, okay, today's theme is on joy and I'm not finding joy to be easy. So, all right, preach it, sister. We need some joy. But it's a bait and switch series because the trick is not that you need joy. The trick is that we need a connection to God. And if we will find that, the natural outpouring is that we get the joy that we need. It's a hack, it's a life hack, and it's a bait and switch, and I love it. So we're going to hit different themes every single week. And today, I do want you to feel a sense of joy, and I do hope that something that I say today and something that you experience today in this service will give you a lasting connection with joy. But ultimately, the lesson is the same every week, all the way through this series. It's tap in to the source of these traits and then hear God say, I actually can give it all to you simultaneously, cumulatively, abundantly, infinitely, instantly. I can give you these things. So welcome to the day on joy, and welcome back to the series of COVID hacks. All the way through this series, we've used the analogy of a tree because in the theme verse, God used the analogy of fruit. And it's such a perfect analogy because we are tempted, I would assume you are tempted like me in this, to produce these things ourselves because we need them and we're just used to producing things that we need. But fruit is a natural byproduct of a tree. And you and I, in this analogy, we are not the tree. And even better, we're not even the farmer who is charged with tending the tree. We are the apple pickers, the peach pickers, the banana pickers, the mango pickers. We are just the recipients of the fruit. So the most pressing question is not how do I produce more joy in my life, or how do I pray in such a way that God can produce more joy in my life? The question is, how do we get next to that tree in such a way that we actually feel that the fruit that that tree promises is within arm's reach? And for that, I have an analogy. So here's your behind the scenes look. I was just filming on that couch, and what you maybe could or could not see was that I had a faithful companion with me the whole time. I just think this is the perfect analogy for God. And I don't think he's insulted by the fact that I'm comparing him to a Labrador. But truthfully, God is our faithful companion and is always at the ready to have this sense of connection, to offer that fruit to us at any time. The key question is us connecting with him. So in the analogy of this tree, what would it take for me to feel, not just be, because the reality is the tree is always there available. What would it take for me to feel close enough to that tree that at any time I could reach out and grab the fruit that I needed successfully? That is about a heart condition in us. That is about a mental condition, a mental connection, not just sharing space. Those of you who have kids at home right now, you know there's a world of difference between feeling a sense of connection together and simply sharing space. God is game to share space with us. He is always right there. But our ability to feel capable of reaching out and plucking whatever fruit we need off of the tree that is him is about our intentionality, is about our heart condition, is about how connected we feel to him. So let's do it. Let's press in to this hack, because that's the hack. Today our theme is joy, but the hack is not how to get more joy in your life. The hack is to figure out how to get closer to God in such a way that joy is always at the ready. It's always available whenever we want it or whenever we need it. So we're going to start by having a little bit of time in music. And this is such a perfect opportunity to use the space to foster a sense of connection. For you, that might be singing out loud. It might be tuning into the lyrics. It might be closing your eyes and tuning into the music part of it. Whatever it is, we have an opportunity in the next few minutes to foster a sense of connection so that as we press on through the space that we've created this morning and we start to talk about joy and how that particular fruit is available to us, we have already taken advantage of the actual hack.
Oh, I've heard 1,000 stories of what they think you're like. I've heard the tender whisper of love in the dead of night when you tell me that you're pleased and that I'm never alone. You're a good, good father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are. And I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am. Oh, I've seen many searching for answers far and wide. I know we're all searching for answers. Only you provide, 'cause you know just what we need before we say a word. You're a good, good father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are, and I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am. You are perfect in all of your ways. You are perfect in all of your ways. You are perfect in all of your ways to us. You are perfect in all of your ways, so perfect in all of your unexplainable. I can hardly think as you call me, deeper still as you call me, deeper still as you call me, deeper still into love, love, love. You're a good, good Father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are. And I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am. You're a good, good Father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are. And I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am.
All creatures of our God and King, lift up your voice and with us sing. The sun, moon, stars rejoice on high. Praise to the Lord of light divine. Sing hallelujah, sing hallelujah. Praise the Father above. Sing hallelujah, sing hallelujah, sing hallelujah. For His infinite love. Sing hallelujah. Praise to the giver of good things, merciful Father, holy King. Join with the angels, sing out loud. Praise Him who reigns above the clouds. Sing hallelujah, sing hallelujah. Praise the Father above. Sing hallelujah, sing hallelujah, sing hallelujah. For His infinite love. Sing hallelujah, oh praise Him.
Then the morning comes
Hallelujah,
for the rising sun.
oh praise Him.
When the day is done,
Hallelujah,
praise the Lord of love.
praise Him.
Hallelujah,
Hallelujah.
hallelujah.
All creatures of our God and King, lift up your voice and with us sing. Sing hallelujah, sing hallelujah. Praise the Father above. Sing hallelujah, sing hallelujah, sing hallelujah. For His infinite love. Sing hallelujah, sing hallelujah, sing hallelujah. Praise the Father above. Sing hallelujah, sing hallelujah, sing hallelujah. For His infinite love. Sing hallelujah.
So let's talk practically about how to foster that sense of connection. Where, when, what resources. If that's the hack, and if we can get this hack right and we get all the rest out of it, let's get it. So for me, for years, starting my day with a sense of connection has been a big deal. It's been my hack. I've had time set aside in the morning to, sometimes it's reading my Bible or reading other books or listening to certain podcasts or praying or listening to particular music to launch the day. That's what I've used to foster a sense of connection. For you, it might be different. It might be a matter of, I need to set aside some time. Maybe it's just 15 minutes to get started, to ground yourself with a sense of connection to God so that that fruit is accessible to you. We're going to post links in the chat of a couple of resources that you might find helpful. Both are simple apps that allow you to set aside a very small amount of time and help engage yourself in a calming way in order to set aside this time, in case that's a helpful useful tool for you. For me, starting my day like this has been helpful, and I've actually ridden that wave of connection throughout the day. But again, COVID is just different, and so I've had to upgrade my system there as well. So throughout the day, I've needed check-in points to reconnect. For you, that might mean that you set an alarm every couple of hours that has you take a couple of minutes. It doesn't take long to just reassess. Can I still feel a sense of connection with God? Is that connection strong enough that if I felt like in this moment I needed one of those fruit, that I could just reach out and grab it because it's available to me in proximity? For me, I haven't set an alarm, but I've used my bio breaks. A certain number of times per day, I have to get up and use the restroom. And the commute to the restroom, the time in the restroom, the 20 seconds of washing my hands thoroughly, and the commute back to my desk is enough time for me to assess where I'm at. Can I feel that sense of connection right there and I reconnect? Or is there a particular fruit that I've discovered, hey, as the day has gone on, I have developed a need for this particular fruit. And it just naturally strikes up the conversation with God. Okay, God, is there anything you can do about that? It's been such a good use of a simple necessity throughout the day. And it's new to me. That's not how I've used my bio breaks in the past, but it's been an incredible COVID hack. The hack is not the bathroom break. The hack is connecting back in to the source of these fruits.
What a fun time we've had together. We have a couple more fun things planned for you, so don't leave just quite yet. And one of them is getting to know your pastor, Angela, a little bit better, so stay tuned for that. So I just wanted to remind you that even though we're in COVID-19, you might feel like finding joy is difficult and it doesn't come easily. But just know that we want to partner with you, whether it's through prayer or friendship, and these COVID hacks as well. That way you can find that spark of joy once again. And hopefully with restrictions being lifted, you're able to find sparks of joy here and there. Well, something exciting that I want to tell you is that we are beating the odds nationally with our financial impact. And that's all due to you guys and your generous giving. And the leadership team has worked really hard to cut our expenses everywhere that we can. So there's going to be a giving link that's going to pop up right now in the chat space. We would love for you to continue your generosity by giving. And I know that we all want the church to remain strong. That is one of our goals here that unites us. And so thank you so much for those of you who continue to give generously. The online Connect card is going to pop up right now as well. If you're new to New Life, this Connect card just allows us to connect with you. You can share a prayer praise, or if you have a prayer request, we have a team ready and willing to pray for you and alongside you. And then stick around. We are going to see what sparks joy for Angela. So have a great week.
Hello, New Life. Happy Father's Day. Let's tell some jokes. Dominic.
Yeah.
Why don't crabs give to charity?
I don't know.
Because they're shellfish. Hi, Miles. What did the drummer call his twin daughters? And a one, and a two. Hi, Diva.
Hi.
Do you know anybody who needs an ark?
Nope.
'Cause I know a guy.
If I gotta be stuck inside, I'm glad to be stuck with you. Somehow we always manage to find fun things to do. They might call it quarantine, and while that may be true, if I gotta be stuck inside, I'm glad to be stuck with you. Just because we can't go out don't mean that we can't live. Last time that I checked, we still got champagne in the fridge. Life might look like a rainy day, but the sun will come shining through. And if I gotta be stuck inside, I'm glad to be stuck with you. Said I bum 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 bum.
Hi, Eva.
Hi.
Did you know that the first French fries weren't actually cooked in France?
No, I didn't know.
They were cooked in grease.
Dang it! No.
Okay, stop.
Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Oh gosh. Stop me.